what stands out to me and has helped throughout my career is if you're in BD and you're in a presentation setting and you're actually to the point where you're getting close to winning a job, using the right tools that can be client facing or owner facing to help you win that job. So whether that's, a fancy dashboard, whether that's a virtual BIM model that you're going to use in a presentation, whether you're going to like a fun story, we won a job for a news company and our whole presentation was set up like we were news anchors, like
Uh,
using technology to
that's
kind
cool.
of fit in. Yeah. And knowing the right tool to fit at the right time has just helped throughout my career now working with customers, using the right tools at the right time to help them is just going to help them build that trust in you. So even if it's not for today's job or the next one, they know they can rely on you to help them,
Yeah.
with the proper tool to get the job done or to give them the information they need.
Yeah, I mean, technology can either be an asset or a deterrent, and really know your audience. I mean, I guess it falls along the same line, knowing when to use it and when not to use it. I know for a fact that a lot of people that I deal with is I put my phone away, and they have my attention. I learned that early on when cell phones became a thing. With a client where there was an emergency call that came in, but you rightfully said, you should never do that. It is a general, in general. And I've always thought about that. If I'm taking notes, like, because that's all I have is my phone, I'll actually tell people I'm using this to take notes. I'm not texting my friends
Hmm.
because then they lose engagement, right? And it's just those little things, right? So it's using technology again appropriately and communicating what you're doing with technology. So
But what was useful for me, especially like, and if you just want to get started and you're like, I don't have any processes, I use Trello. I used like Trello
uh,
was very useful. So that would be what, it just allowed me to map out my processes in the BD management side of things. So if you're in BD role or you're just trying to figure out how do I manage all these things that are happening, you don't have a CRM or you have a CRM, but it doesn't like just get a Trello account. You could like, read up on what Trello does. I think it's a great tool to kind of get you started. So.